I'm proud of Nigerian football team most of the time. I'm proud of the fact that when I go to Nigeria, I get into traffic with different dialects, with different languages, different people that seem to just, even in chaos, just seem to work, even for them. Like, for you that's an outsider, you don't understand what's going on, but people there they understand, even in the chaos. Our people are very resilient, like somebody said. They can work with anything. And I take pride in that because personally, I think that's one of my greatest strengths. I don't want to say it's because I'm Nigerian, but I think it's because I'm Nigerian. I can show up here and one of my actually not working as I am, so I will find something to do, right? So that's a Nigerian mentality that a lot of us have. Even if it's gonna break down, even if it's broken down, we'll manage it, we'll make it work. So as a Nigerian, I think we should take great pride in it.
It's so important. If you do not have an environment that's conducive to learning, how do you learn? So that's one of the things that we do. We fundraise throughout the year with different events like the barbecue or the party and things like that. We have events throughout the year to try to raise funds. And with that money, 100% of our donations and everything like that goes towards the delivery at the end of the year.
When I went to Nigeria, I said, I have a dream. I was alone. I didn't even have my brother with me. I didn't have my cousin with me. I didn't have anybody with me. I had a dream. I'm like, I'm going. And I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it in such a way that I was like, what happens if I go to Nigeria as nobody? As just poor, not as Dr. Rahman's kid, not as this person's niece, nothing, just me. Saying, I would love to do this. And as far as, maybe my accent might give me off, but as far as whoever I'm talking to, I wanted to give them the impression that I'm just an average person, like anybody on the street that has an idea. And this is Nigeria to Nigeria. And you tell me as a Nigerian, you tell me, the only way I will take you seriously is if you come here with an Indian, or an Asian, or an Oigo person. Nigeria to Nigeria. This is my dream. So why I say it would take a bunch of us, even if it was Bean. He's in a room. There's a team. There's a group of people saying, let us all do it. And there will be days where when he went to Nigeria, he probably was discouraged. And he was like, you know what, Tosin? Don't forget this. But Tosin didn't say, you know what, you have a big passion. Don't forget, this thing is important.
I've said earlier that I was born in Nigeria. I was raised in Nigeria. I received my undergraduate education in Nigeria. I taught in Nigeria. I could not have received the education I received in Nigeria if it were not good. Education in Nigeria is not something novel. We had excellent universities with international reputation in Nigeria. The University of Ibadan trained some Canadians whom I met when I arrived here. There are Canadians who got their PhDs in Nigeria in order to come and teach here. And the reason I say I'm so passionate about this is because I believe that education is the foundation of everything.
You can make small differences. I think it depends on what you're setting out to do. So say for instance, being focusing on education. You might think that you're not doing a lot, but to the kid in primary 1 who you just gave a free textbook to, or who one person just gave a free textbook to, they will remember it. They will remember that this person gave me a free textbook at this certain time of my life, and when they grow up and they become something, they will come back to do something. My dad always tells the story about a guy who bought him a Christmas suit when he did not have any. Today he will say, somebody bought me my very first suit because my parents could not afford it. And he will give something else to somebody.
We're very proud people. Absolutely. Have you ever met any Nigerian that married a foreigner and that foreigner considered himself something else? They consider themselves Nigerians. If you see a Nigerian man that married a Igbo woman, she considers herself a Nigerian at that point. We're very proud people. We love our country.
So for me, I'm thinking the way to maybe better the issues there is to backtrack a bit and see where did we go wrong, what did we tweak here, can we go back and do something about that, make it better to look at the future.
The gentleman